Next, in news that will shock no one, the world's richest man may just be seeking affirmation from his daddy. In an Australian radio interview, Elon Musk's father, Errol, says he isn't particularly proud of his eldest son. He also referred to Elon's younger brother, Kimbal, as his pride and joy. Wow. What's your take on this, Cree?
Well, I mean, I guess now Kimbal is an international star. Now that, I mean, well, a few things here. In the sort of the backstory, it's my understanding that Kimbal, according to the dad, is also a billionaire. And so I think that this is less about competition between the two boys and more about the dad saying, look, I am a billionaire factory. My greatness, it's all about my greatness. So these guys would be nothing without me. So, you know, what's the constant here between this greatness? It would be me and my family jewels.
Ego.
Can I say that? Yeah, apparently, now, I don't know if this is true or not, but my mom told me this the other day, so I have to take it as gospel, is that apparently Elon Musk's dad is trying to, like, sell his sperm or put his sperm out there, basically saying, like, do you want a kid who's a genius billionaire? Well, you know where to sign up. I'm with you.
They're gross.
Nope, gross.
They're gross.
Gross.
Yeah. The whole family dynamic is gross. I mean, what we do know is that Elon and his dad didn't have a great relationship because his dad and his mother had what's, I don't know, maybe volatile relationship and split up. Elon has since gone on to father 9 children with at least three different women.
And one's like named like C-3PO or something.
Something like that, yeah. His most recent children were all like, there was a set of twins and then another baby, and they were all born weeks apart to different women.
Nice.
When that story came out just a few weeks ago, on the heels of that, the father had his own fathering story come out because the father had impregnated 2 times a woman who is his stepdaughter, who he raised from the age of 4 years old. That's the gene pool we're dealing with here.
Yeah!
I don't care about billionaires, but if we're talking about gene pool, this is the gene pool.
No thanks.
Gross.
Okay, I'm gonna go a different direction with this one, okay, guys?
I wanna hear
and
this.
I agree with everything you all said. There's a lot of grossness and probably criminality happening in some cases in this family. But is there some part of me, am I by myself when I think as a parent, you've got at least 2 kids who are billionaires. I think the other kids, there's Tosca, who is the 3rd daughter, and she's been doing some good things as well. But is it only me that thinks, what was the secret sauce that made these kids the way they are? I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna raise my daughter like that, but May Musk, who is Elon's mother, you know they're Canadian, a lot of them went to school here. She was on our show a few years ago, and she raised the kids for a large part by herself as a single mother when she left Errol, because clearly I think he's a troubled person, and she takes credit for the way that she raised them as a single mother. So she has been asked many times, what's your secret sauce? So I do wonder, is it like nature versus nurture? Maybe a little bit of both, because she has said, I raised my kids old school. She's like, I put them to work early. I told them, follow your passions and your interests. I treated them like adults. I gave them responsibilities. I did not let them live in luxury, nor could she have that. And I'm like this, okay, yeah, May, got it. Because there's a part of me that kind of thinks, not that I think material success is my goal as a parent, but I want my daughter to, pay for her own things once in a while when she's an adult.
You don't have to be a billionaire to do that. Like, I mean, I find that really interesting, and I get that interest in how do you create a billionaire, because yes, we all want more money and whatever kind of lifestyle, but there has been study after study after study that has shown that one of the common characteristics of billionaires is a lack of empathy. You stop caring for people the richer you get. So, to me, I get it. As parents, you all want the best for your children. You want them to be financially secure. But if there is a common ground of character and personality trait with billionaires, you may want to pump the brakes on wanting your kids to be immoral and to have a person to lack of empathy.
It's more important to raise a good person. I mean, you cannot put that in the bank, you know? It's so much more important to be a good person and to care about your community and the people around you rather than, how much money you're getting in the bank. Not to say, again, that you don't want financially secure, successful kids, but being a good person should be first and foremost.
Number one. Yeah.
Hey there, and thanks for sticking around. Wasn't that just fantastic? You know where you can get some more all-around great content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with all the laughs and thought-provoking chats you could ask for. So do yourself a favor, like and subscribe now.